Hello viewers, PokeKings 1, 2, Trace, just throwing in the mix up there. Yeah, sorry for not posting in a while. We are going into school, and it is a pain to get these videos. But you know what? I will, because I will persevere. So let's just start this one up. So this is against a close friend, and thought it was a good battle. Had another battle saved on here, I'm not sure if I wanted it. Yeah. So, I was on Ariados. My new lead is pretty dirty. Sorry, just focusing the camera there. He sends a Mewtwo, which is a Starmie. So, he's a little new to the Pokemon game, so I was impressed when he switched out. I was like, oh, wow. He understands. So, I just land a little bug bite and it's nothing big. And I do a little damage. But, yeah, so the new school is pretty sweet. And, yeah, so I'll try to post. And, yes, send me Pokemon to use. Our channel is trying to go along good, and I'm trying to get some battles going, so any of you listeners out there, just send us a message. I will check all messages. Believe in me. So, he goes to Flare Blitz on my Quagsire. He goes for the Thunder Fang, and I'm like, I'm ground. Don't you know that? And, I slap him with an Earthquake. Brings him down to 0. Yeah, 0. Let me just adjust the camera. Sorry about this. Trying to get a little bit more of the view in frame. So, Tyrone send out Caracosta. Sorry. There we go. It's a little bit better. I don't think you need to see max HP. So, you know, Quagsire switches out. And, Altaria goes in. My Altaria. Shiny. It is a Paris Trapper, but I was like, yeah, I'm not in the mood. So, I'll just slap him with a Draco. And then he scalds. And, of course, he gets the burn. Of course. Of course. You know, of course. So, that will do nothing. That'll do, 50 damage? 50? Yeah, around 50. Let's go with that number. I know you can't see the max HP, but it's around 50. Just believe in me. So, Machamp comes in. I slap him with the Draco Meteor. Does a little bit less than half. So, now that my special attacks harshly fell, there is no use in doing anything. So, I just protect. Get him to go for his Ice Punch. And skadoosh, there it is. Yeah, also, if you guys haven't seen Magnitude's videos, definitely check them out. And if you haven't seen Tony Flygon's videos, definitely check them out. They're my two favorite commentators. I know CrobatKing's favorite is Shofu, so you can check him out. Just saying, because those are three of the coolest narrators. So, he slaps down my Altaria. I send him a cargo, and for some reason, he thinks he's poisoned, even though there's a flame coming out of his back. I don't know. So, he hits me, does 10, exactly 10. And my weak armor activates. So, no, I like weak armor on Macargo, but I don't at the same time. I like it because Macargo's defense is boss nasty, and it should be fine, but then again, in situations like this, that's coming up, I could have used it, possibly. So, he goes for Dynamic Punch because he's Choice Scarfed, no guard, the whole shabam. Mine's the same exact thing. Oh, no, his doesn't have Choice Scarf. His, I don't know what it has, but, so yeah. I sent in Quagsire, not thinking, just not thinking. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm pretty defensive. And then I'm just like, oh, not the best move, Mike. Because I could have used Quagsire later in this battle, as you will see. So now it's 3-2-4, I think, at this moment. And one of them includes Quagsire. Since it is Ball Gobbler, which meant to be Nut Gobbler, if any of you are South Park fans out there. She sends in Ball Gobbler, the Absol, and I switch out into my area, my fortress. Reason why is because I know his moveset. I battled his Ball Gobbler before, And I know he has all physical, and there is no way he's breaking through Fortress. So I'm just going to set up spikes. So he hits me with a Psychic Gem Psycho Cut. And that does, give me a second, 20 damage, I think. And I was like, yeah. So I set up my first layer spikes. Then so now there's spikes around their feet, and there's Stealth Rocks. Sorry, space out. A little bit tired here. He hits me with a superpower, does around 50. So I set up my second layer spikes. And right now I'm just hoping I can get all 3 layers of spikes up and hit him with a gyro ball. Even though I know I'm not getting all 3 layers up, I think. And then I forget that it drops your attack. And his stupid, silly little superpower does like 20. So I was like, yeah. And so I'm happy about that. So I set up my 3rd layer spikes, which is all that Fortress really needed. And I love Fortress. Fortress is my 2nd favorite Pokemon. First favorite Quagsire. That's why they're both in this battle. These are some of my favorite Pokemon in here. But he drops another superpower. Also, Little Cup. If any of you want to see Little Cup, we do Little Cup. So just message us or leave a comment saying Little Cup it up, or Little Cup Phantasmia, or something clever that I'm not good at making. So just do it. I send in an Ariados, and I'm like, I'm not faster. That's just stupid. And then he's like, I'm an Absol. I've got Psycho Cut. It's super effective. It's a critical hit. And then I'm like, oh, Johnny, funny to say that. It has Sniper, but I have Focus Sash. If you notice I'm commentating, I want to try to be like Conan O'Brien, because I love Conan O'Brien, and I watch it all the time. That's not weird. So, yeah. Did you hear that? Did you see that? Yeah, so. In comes Typhlosion. Now, I'm definitely thinking faster than him. Like, definitely. After all this damage does. I'm like, good entry hazards, Mike. Good entry hazards. And he just lays down an eruption. And I'm like, wow, Ariados, you are the slowest thing to ever hit this world. But I'm excited that it has Focus Sash. I could use Spinarak, but I went for the Ariados lead, because I like Ariados. And he's a cool poke. He's another one of my favorites. These are his favorite pokes, if you haven't noticed. Scrafty comes in. Another great Pokemon. This moveset is especially cool. Everyone keeps on telling me to put on the Dragon Dance, but I'm definitely happier with the Bulk Up. I run Bulk Up, Drain Punch, Brick Break, and Crunch. And I'm definitely happy with that set. Everyone's always like, oh, change the Bulk Up to the Dragon Dance, he's slow. And I'm like, I don't care. I like my Scrafty like he is. He does work. He drops it like it's hot. So Scrafty's Moxie boosting him up, and he's like, dun dun dun, dun dun dun, dun dun dun. You know, rocky music. Getting all pumped, and then he's like psychic, and I'm like, you were doing so good. Should have thought. And I just lay down a crunch, and then I'm like, party rockers in the house tonight. Yes, dead. Goodbye, Mewtwo. The only thing that could have actually damaged my team. If he knew anything, he would have went for the Surf, and I probably wouldn't have Scrafty, and I'd probably lose this battle. So he sends in Caracosta, and he's like, oh! Yeah, those are the exact noises he made. So, in comes Caracosta. My Pointed Stones dig into him, my Spites hurt him, and then I go for the Drain Punch. And I'm just like, I'm gonna get my HP back. And I kill him. I forgot he was rock, so I was like, oh, how is that super effective? And then I just felt like a dupid. Yeah, a dupid. It's one below stupid. And that's my 3rd Moxie boost, so now I'm at 3 times attack. And then I defeat him. And I'm like, yeah. And so that's the battle. Rate, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.